afternoon. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and this afternoon I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 26th of September. Now if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. I just pretty much let my guides channel through to you. I'm out here with my doggos this afternoon, so fingers crossed they don't disrupt the video too much. They often do. So I'll close my eyes, we'll get started and we'll just see what messages come up. Oh, I'm getting lo and behold, the curtains are drawn, meaning the curtains are open. The curtains to this agenda are now open and being exposed. And that's what we want. We want the curtains tied back and hooked behind the little hooks so everyone can see it. And that's what I'm getting for the current energy. The curtains are open. Things are being exposed. Things are being seen. It's all eyes forward, so it's like everybody's sitting in the audience and they're all looking at these global leaders. So we're getting this image of all the global leaders are up on stage and they're now being exposed to everybody starting to look at them. And I guess you could say people are looking at them for answers, but people are looking at them for a way forward. That's what I'm getting. Good luck with that, because we know how that's going to go, don't we? But this is what I'm getting. The curtains are drawn, they're up on stage, and all eyes are on these global leaders. And we know that's how this is pretty much going, because people are looking for answers now. They want to know what the hell is happening to their life and why it's all going, like I often say, here down the toilet. I'll see what else we get today, but the curtains are open. This is good. That means things are being exposed. Good exposure. Hang on a second. Now it's showing me these global leaders and these global elites are reversing down the steps. So it's showing me them actually crawling backwards down a staircase. And if you think about that, it's almost like when a baby's learning to walk or they're crawling, they often don't know how to get down steps. Steps is a real challenge for them. And they have to actually reverse and crawl their way down. Well, that's what I'm getting for these leaders. There's a lot of real challenges for them that they're having to navigate things in a different way to what they normally would. So it's like they're having to reverse and they're having to, oh, here's Sprocket. Say hello, Sprock. Hello. It's starting to rain out here. Hopefully it won't rain on me for the minute. They're reversing down, but they're finding it's very awkward and they're having to, like, I keep saying they're having to back up a bit and backpedal with their rollout agenda, but they're having to sort of crawl now. They're having to, it's saying it's like awkward for them. They're having to learn to do something in a different way. And I think that would be around the reset, because the Speedy Gonzales rollout didn't work. It backfired on them. And now they're having to sort of learn to crawl again. And reverse things. So they're still wanting to roll it out, we know they are, but they're having to do things in reverse and learn a different way of doing it. So that's what I'm getting for these leaders. It's showing me, I'm picturing Trudeau in a nappy crawling down, backwards down this carpeted flight of stairs. It's quite a vision, isn't it? Anyway, we get some strange visions on this. That's what I'm getting. They're having to reverse and find a way back out. Not that they're closing off, you know, their agenda, but they're having to navigate it differently. I kept saying that they had to be much softer in their approach. So they're having to reverse things and they're having to navigate it differently. We all know here they were climbing the ladder of success and climbing right up with their big rollout, but it didn't go to plan because people stood up and people fought back. And that's why, like I said this morning, they haven't got the cherry on top of the cake. Because there's no cherries, we've hid them all. Aren't we naughty? It's great. So that's what I'm getting. I'm picturing these leaders like crawling backwards down a staircase. Hang on a sec, let's see where else we go today. I'm still getting the Netherland farmers. I'm getting the Netherland farmers are back. They're back and they're en masse. This is not a little movement. I kept saying this morning they've been pushed down the algorithms and no one's getting the information about the Netherland farmers. If anyone's over there, please let us know kind of in these regions what's going on. But I am getting that they're back. Their fight's not over. They're not going to give in to this. They're not. I keep saying that. They're really tough. They're very resilient. So I'm getting the Netherland farmers are still fighting back. They're not going to go quietly. They're not. they're just not going to. Too much fight. What they're saying is too much fighting spirit in them. And it's showing me like the Netherlands farmers are holding the cards. So it's like they've got the cards at the moment. Government in the Netherlands doesn't have the cards. The farmers are actually holding the cards. And they're hiding them from view from government. So government's a little bit nervous about them. I do feel that. I feel like the Netherlands farmers are actually very smart. They've come together and they've come up with some really good concepts to fight back. Isn't it ridiculous that we even have to do this? Oh my God, it's madness, isn't it? It really is. Oh, and I did promise I'd let you guys know what the global walkout number 4 was. I've only quickly tapped on it. Sorry guys, I've been really busy today with my sister being here. But I did tap on briefly, and they said to get out of the big banks, like go down to your like little local, is it credit unions, and try and put your money into more local, smaller banks rather than these big corporate banks that are making gazillions of profit, as we know. That was one of them. I'll rewatch it tonight and I'll let you guys know what else there was. That was another one, just to really sort of, I guess it's just being more aware of where your money's invested really, and where you've got it sitting in which bank where, because we know where this is all heading, don't we? So that's the global walkout for this week, is to actually focus on where your money is sitting, in what bank. Do you want it in these really big banks that are going to have great control, or do you want it sort of, I think they mean like maybe the teachers' credit unions and things like that that are more sort of personalised. That was one of them, but I'll get on and I'll tell you a bit more about that tomorrow. And meanwhile, keep using cash, keep supporting small businesses. That was another one. These are the kind of things we're going to keep doing. It's not, we're not just doing it for a week. These are just the start of our fight backs against government. So I'm definitely getting that. Let me see where else we go today. Oh, I said a few weeks ago that kindergarten's going to become like obsolete, and I do believe it is. They're wanting to start school earlier. We've talked about that here before, and I'm getting that again. We're going to start to probably hear about that soon, how the government feels like education needs to start earlier. God knows why. Can't kids just have fun anymore? Why are kids not having fun anymore? It's so sad, isn't it? Actually, there was a video this morning. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. I'm sure it was on Redacted again. They're so good. They have some really good stuff on there if you want to go check them out. And it was an interview with Fauci where he was saying, if you implement draconian measures, yes, it's going to affect. They were talking about mental health. That's what they were talking about, mental health in children. That's why I thought of it. He said if you do these draconian measures, such as the lockdowns and that, you know that it's going to affect people. That's coming out of his mouth. Well, Ray's finally admitting that they actually did plan it. But that's what I'm getting. They want to... my dogs, they've got to be right with me. They've got a huge yard, but here they are fighting over Mumsy. So I'm getting... Oh, careful, Sophie. Oh, my God. Because they don't realise they're so big either. Hello, it's all right. I've got you. This is Sophie, everybody. Oh, God. I know. Kisses for puppy Sophie. Careful. So that's what I'm getting. They're wanting to really start school earlier. This is becoming a big issue now. And I reckon people will really fight back over that. God, we just want kids to have fun and play. And, you know, they've got enough stress on them as they get older, haven't they? We don't want them feeling like that, you know, under 5. Like, imagine that. Oh, my goodness. It's just ridiculous. How's this reset agenda? It's so... oh, and there's Sprocket. Oh, my God, my 2 dogs. Honestly, it's so complicated. Let's see where else we go today. Hang on. No. I'm getting Germany still. God, whatever's happening in Germany, it's huge. It's showing me this energy of like a slow creeping, like a slime. But it's not nice like our blob movement. It's like a yucky green slime that government's creeping towards people. They're actually like trying to, well, I guess the energy that I'm getting around this creepy slime, come here, come, this creepy slime is they're trying to suffocate people. They're trying to smother people and take their voices away. That's what's happening in Germany. There's a lot going on. It's definitely about renewables. We know that it is. I'm sure that they're starting to try and implement things over there. It could be the credit scoring system, but I'm getting a lot about renewables because you guys would be coming into winter. Any of these regions around Germany, they'd be coming into winter as well, so they'll be really trying to cut back and enforce their changes with the electrical systems. We know how it goes. So I'm definitely still getting Germany. It's this smothering of the people with this slime, creeping, slimy energy. I'll just see where else we go today. I'm getting England. I'm getting England again. They're really transforming. I feel like England's going to have a lot of changes moving forward. I feel like you're still going to have the monarchy and you're still going to have the royals, but I feel like things are going to get more balanced out now. And it could be also that they're focusing on the younger royals and they're trying to change that image of the royals, that it's not such extreme wealth. They're trying to, like I keep saying, they're trying to normalise the royals, that, oh yes, with Harry and Meghan, that they're normal, and Kate and William and more normal, and we know they're not. They're so wealthy, they don't live a life like any of us, and they have no clue what it's like to be any of us. But I am getting that they're still trying to get this balance between the royals and the people. It's like they're trying, as we know, they're creating an illusion that everyone's equal, that these young people understand all the struggles that we all go through. This is what they're trying to create, this illusion that they do get it, the young royals understand, because they're from a different generation. They really do want to save the planet and help all of us to do a better job of everything. We know how it goes, and we know meanwhile Charles is behind it all, pushing it all, and the puppet masters that are way in the background. So this is all being, this is what is happening in England, UK, London, and these regions. That there's this balancing out of the power, and it could even be that, well, I feel like Liz Truss, she's right up there, we know that she is, but I feel like she's gonna, well, you know I keep using the word illusion, but it is an illusion, isn't it? She's gonna really try to trick the people. Well, not in her mind, it's not tricking the people, but we know it's tricking the people. She's trying to con the people that they're having a say, that they've got their say in the decision-making processes moving forward, but we know it's not true. We know that they've already got everything planned out. They're just going to like throw it out there like you're going to have input into your life moving forward, but you really don't, do you? Because we know where it's all headed. Because they're going to make it sound so wonderful. Again, it's all these packages. God, we've got all the packages rolling out a bit here in Australia. There's a lot of housing, and they're even calling them, love my puppies, look at her dirty grubby mouth. They're even calling them packages, like housing packages, and things that are going to save you moving into the future. But I am getting that. That's what I'm getting sort of for England. She's going to make out that you guys are having a lot of input into your lives moving forward, and they're going to try and get that more balance between sort of Parliament, royals, the young royals, so that people feel like they're more understanding, and that they are understanding the little peasants and the people, and where we're all coming from, and the hardships that we're all going through. But don't fall for it. I know you won't if you're on my channel, but it is just a bit of trickery that they're well, it's just another show, isn't it, that we can sit back and watch unfold. So there's a lot of that. I feel like Liz Truss is she's a follow the narrative. I hate to say it. She's just going to be, she's a follow the narrative, but she's going to do it, it's going to unfold like her way. She's got different ways of doing things and different techniques. Like I said, she's going to fool the people thinking they're incorporated in the choices moving forward around all of this, like renewables, all their global agendas, electric cars, the whole thing, the whole global nonsense that's going on. I'll just see if there's something to close with today. Hang on a sec. It's sad, isn't it? Because I'm getting this image that people are underestimating themselves and their own strength, and it's so frustrating, isn't it? We just want these people to find their own power, don't we? But I am getting that people underestimate the strength and the ability they have to stand up against government. it's just a confidence thing. They don't feel like they can take it on. Oh, God. I am getting that for a lot of people who are waking up. They're starting to realise something's wrong. But it's like I keep saying, they don't know how to fight back against government. They're not like us. They don't think like us. Like I've been telling you this week with my sister here, she doesn't think like me at all. She has a very different viewpoint. She doesn't want to know about anything, actually. And it's been very educating and eye-opening for me because I can't believe she can't see this. She won't even look at it. She doesn't even know who Trudeau is. She doesn't want to know about it. She said she won't talk about politicians. Like, you know, this is what we're dealing with. You know, that just reiterated to me that these people, half of them aren't ready. They're still waking up, though. They know something strange is happening. But again, they haven't put it all under the umbrella. They're trying to work all this out by, like I said in this morning's video, separating the laundry and having to sort it all out because government's just chucked it into one laundry basket for these people to sort out their own laundry. And it's like they've left them with all this dirty laundry and this real mess, which they have because look at the cost of living and, God, all the lockdowns, the climate catastrophe and everything that they're blowing up way out of proportion. We're kind of getting that now. So I am, you know, it's because they don't know how to do it. They're still trying to find that inner strength and the how. See, we've got the how. Oh, here we go, showing off. We know how to fight back against government. We just do it automatically. It's like something, we don't even know how or why we do it. We just got our flags and off we went and we marched and we did the Braveheart thing because that's who we are. That's who we are inside. But these people, that's not who they are. It's showing me like, it's almost showing me they're still at the stage. This is the people waking up. They're still at the stage where they're unraveling their flags. Like they're trying to unravel a flag, like it's all coiled up, and they're trying to unravel it, and they're not even prepared to go into battle yet. So I think I talked weeks ago about them being in the battle camps, like preparing. So there's still like this preparing, but it's not preparing for a big battle like we went into. It's like preparing for, you know, what might come. So they're sort of hesitant. Oh, there still is hesitancy of these people waking up, I'm afraid. That's what I'm definitely getting. See, they get this false illusion that everything's kind of okay now and, oh, the dogs are off playing now, that everything's going to be all right and, oh, everything will settle down now. But we know it's not going to because they're going to hit us harder. We know that this agenda runs really deep and we don't even know a lot of the things that are coming out. So that's what I'm getting at the moment is these people are, it's kind of saying they're really nonchalant about it, like they're just hoping it all, you know how it goes. Go and play with Sophie, come on. They're hoping like it all goes away, but it isn't going away. But they're just still hoping. It's just like the CV virus. They just hoped it'd go away and fade in the distance, but it didn't, did it? It got worse, and it just kept coming at them and coming at them. Well, that's what they're going to find is going to happen if they still keep like resting on their laurels. They're just going to get left behind and staying in base camp ready for the battle. Oh my God, we can't keep battling for these people. I'm over it. I know you guys are as well. I'll just see if there's something to close with today. Oh, hang on. Oh, sprocket. Oh, I'm getting that Beatles song today, and this is for the people waking up. It's Won't You Please, Please Help Me. I don't know what the song's... Is it Please, Please Help Me? These people need help. They do. They need guidance. And we can only do it subtly, though. That's what's so frustrating. We can't go over and just shake them. Like, sometimes I want to shake my sister and just say, wake up. How are you not seeing this? But my sister's quite well off. So a lot of these things don't really affect her. They've even owned electric cars and all that, so that's not a big deal for her. You know, it depends on where you are in the social standings of society, I guess, as well. But I'm getting that Beatles song, Won't You Please, Please Help Me, and that's these people. And also, not only are they just generally asking people to help them, but this is like they're looking at their government, won't you please, please help me. I think that's the name of the song. It's by the Beatles anyway. Paul McCartney sings it, I think. Anyway, go and check out that song. Let's check out the wording in that song, and I'm going to leave you with that today. I'm going to say goodbye from my backyard and my little Japanese garden and my doggos. This Sprocket's here for a pat as usual. There's his big nose. They've always got to be in on the act, haven't they? Say goodbye to everybody. Say goodbye, Sprocket. Bye. Oh, you got to get his back of his head. That's nice, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye. Hit the like buttons, guys. Don't forget to leave me comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll say goodbye from Australia. Say goodbye, Spocky. Bye. Bye, everybody.